Have you ever heard of a country building combat drones out of plywood? Well, Taiwan just did exactly that, and no, it's not a joke. This isn't some school science project, this is a serious military asset, designed for modern warfare. Today, we'll break down why Taiwan is doing this, how these drones work, and why they could be a nightmare for any potential aggressor. In August 2025, Taiwan's Ministry of National Defense showcased a brand new lineup of military drones. But one in particular grabbed everyone's attention, the plywood-built kamikaze drone. It's part of Taiwan's push for asymmetric warfare. That means finding smart, cost-effective ways to counter a much larger military force. The idea is simple. Instead of relying only on expensive, high-tech jets or missiles, Taiwan wants large numbers of low-cost, quickly produced drones that can swarm, confuse, and overwhelm enemy defenses. Instead of relying only on expensive, high-tech jets or missiles, Taiwan wants large numbers of low-cost, quickly produced drones that can swarm, confuse, and overwhelm enemy defenses. So, what's so special about this plywood drone? First, the frame is made of rectangular wooden panels. This keeps costs down and production times short. Local workshops can churn them out in large numbers without expensive machinery. It's not just about cost, it's also about strategy. Wooden drones can be harder to detect on radar compared to metal ones, especially when flying low. Interestingly, this approach isn't new. Both Ukraine and Russia have used wooden drones in their war. They are cheap, expendable, and perfect for high-risk missions where losing the drone is expected. The plywood kamikaze drone is just one part of a bigger drone family Taiwan is developing. There are fixed-wing strike drones designed for explosive ramming attacks on enemy targets. These can travel long distances before hitting their mark. There are also multi-rotor drones that act like flying bombers, dropping mines or small munitions directly onto enemy positions. The beauty of these systems is flexibility. Many of them combine reconnaissance and attack capabilities. That means they can scout enemy movements, send live data back to commanders, and then carry out strikes in the same mission. And importantly, they've already passed full military field tests, meaning they're ready to be deployed in combat if needed. So why is this important for Taiwan? Let's remember, Taiwan faces a potential threat from a far bigger adversary, China, whose military budget is many times larger. In such a scenario, Taiwan's goal is not to match China weapon for weapon, but to make any attack costly, complicated, and risky. Low-cost drones that can be mass-produced quickly allow Taiwan to saturate the skies, forcing an enemy to spend expensive missiles and ammunition just to defend against them. It's the classic porcupine strategy. You may be able to attack, but you'll get hurt in the process. And this plywood drone is part of a much bigger picture. Taiwan has other advanced drone projects underway, like the Qianxiang anti-radiation drone, which can target enemy radar systems from as far as 1,000 kilometers away. The challenge, though, is production scale. Right now, Taiwan produces around 8,000 to 10,000 drones per year, but the target is a massive 180,000 annually by 2028. In the end, Taiwan's plywood kamikaze drone is a perfect example of how military innovation doesn't always mean more expensive or more high-tech. Sometimes the smartest move is the simplest one, using local materials, fast production, and clever tactics to turn a weakness into a strength. And in a potential conflict, hundreds or thousands of these drones could make a big difference. Not because each one is powerful on its own, but because together, they can overwhelm even the most advanced defenses. So next time you think about modern warfare, remember, it's not always about stealth jets and billion-dollar ships. Sometimes a sheet of plywood might just be part of the winning strategy.